Imagine a young man named Arun, fresh out of college, stepping into his first job at a busy marketing firm. He was eager but nervous. On his first day, he froze when introduced to his new team. Everyone seemed so confident and talented. That night, he lay awake, worrying he would never fit in or make friends at work. Unbeknownst to Arun, the skills he needed were not in marketing textbooks, but in human hearts. Early the next morning, Arun found a small paperback on his desk titled How to Win Friends and Influence People. It was a gift from his mentor, Maya, who had once been in his shoes. Curious, he opened the book to the first chapter. If you want to gather honey, don't kick over the beehive. Arun learned that criticizing others only makes them defensive. He thought of his roommate, Sita, who snapped at him over dirty dishes. Instead of scolding her, he decided to quietly wash his plates and leave a kind note, thanking her for sharing the apartment. When Sita returned home, she was surprised to find Arun's note. Instead of anger, she felt appreciated, and their friendship grew stronger. A week later, Arun met Ravi, the company's top salesperson, at a team lunch. Ravi greeted Arun with a warm smile that lit up the room. Arun realized how welcoming a smile could feel. He tried it himself at the next meeting, greeting colleagues with genuine warmth. To his surprise, people responded more openly. His teammates started sharing ideas with him, and Arun felt less like an outsider. He understood then that a simple smile could break walls and build bridges. A week later, Arun met Ravi, the company's top salesperson, at a team lunch. Ravi greeted Arun with a warm smile that lit up the room. Arun realized how welcoming a smile could feel. He tried it himself at the next meeting, greeting colleagues with genuine warmth. To his surprise, people responded more openly. His teammates started sharing ideas with him, and Arun felt less like an outsider. He understood then that a simple smile could break walls and build bridges. One afternoon, Arun attended a client call led by Maya. During introductions, she remembered every client's name and something special about them. When Arun forgot one name, he felt embarrassed. Later, Maya taught him, "A person's name is the sweetest sound in any language. Remember it." Arun began practicing names diligently. He wrote them down with a detail. Mr. Varma loves chess, or Miss Khan has a puppy. Over time, clients and colleagues lit up when he spoke to them by name. Arun realized that remembering names makes others feel treasured. On Tuesday, Arun had his first solo presentation. His palms sweated as he faced the room. Before he began, he recalled another Carnegie principle: talk in terms of the other person's interests. He opened with a question about the client's recent charity work, something he had learned by asking around beforehand. The client's face brightened, and the entire room leaned in. Arun delivered his ideas, but framed them around the client's own goals. By the end, everyone applauded. Arun discovered that talking about what matters to others earns their attention and respect. But not every day was perfect. One evening, his colleague Mira harshly criticized his draft report. Arun felt ashamed and angry. He wanted to fire back. Instead, he remembered Carnegie's advice: if you're wrong, admit it quickly and emphatically. Arun took a deep breath, thanked Mira for her feedback, and admitted where he had overlooked data. He asked her to help him improve. Mira softened, praised his humility, and offered suggestions with kindness. Together, they fixed the report. Arun saw how admitting mistakes honestly can turn critics into collaborators. A month into the job, Arun was assigned to lead a small project team. He was nervous about giving orders. On the first day, he started by praising each person's unique skill: Anil's creativity, Priya's research, Samir's organization. He made sure his appreciation was specific and sincere. As the project progressed, The team worked with energy and goodwill because they felt recognized. Arun realized that honest appreciation motivates people more than any directive ever could. One afternoon, Arun caught Samir looking stressed. Instead of brushing past, he paused and said, "I've noticed you seem worried. Want to talk?" Samir opened up about a family issue that weighed on him. Arun listened without interrupting, just nodding and asking gentle questions. He felt the burden lift from Samir's shoulders. Later, Samir thanked Arun for listening. Arun learned that by listening genuinely and encouraging others to talk about themselves, he could earn trust and deepen friendships. As summer began, the firm faced tight deadlines. Tension soared. One heated meeting, voices rose, and Arun felt the air crackle. He remembered Carnegie's counsel. "Begin in a friendly way." He smiled and said, "I know we all want the best outcome, and I appreciate everyone's hard work." The room quieted. People nodded. Arun suggested small steps they could take together. The mood shifted from confrontation to cooperation. Arun understood that a friendly start cools tempers and opens minds. Soon after, Arun was invited to lead a brainstorming session. He wanted his ideas heard, but didn't want to appear overbearing. He began by asking for his team's opinions, repeating their suggestions back in his own words. He made them feel the ideas were theirs. As each person spoke, Arun built on their thoughts. By the end, the team felt proud of the plan, one Arun had carefully guided them to create. He realized that letting others believe an idea is theirs secures their commitment. Soon after, Arun was invited to lead a brainstorming session. He wanted his ideas heard, but didn't want to appear overbearing. He began by asking for his team's opinions, repeating their suggestions back in his own words. He made them feel the ideas were theirs. As each person spoke, Arun built on their thoughts. By the end, the team felt proud of the plan, one Arun had carefully guided them to create. He realized that letting others believe an idea is theirs secures their commitment. One day, Arun faced a challenge. The marketing budget was cut, and his team felt discouraged. Arun decided to turn it into a friendly competition. He told them, "I believe in your skills. Let's see who can come up with the most creative campaign using zero budget. Winner gets bragging rights and a team lunch." The challenge kindled excitement. Employees who had been down now smiled and brainstormed energetically. Arun witnessed how a little challenge, presented well, can fire people up and bring out their best. As his confidence grew, Arun found himself using Carnegie's principles outside work too. At home, he noticed how his brother responded when Arun praised his cooking rather than criticizing minor mistakes. His brother cooked more often and with joy. At the gym, Arun started conversations by asking trainers about their workout tips, listening carefully, and thanking them sincerely. Trainers remembered Arun by name and offered him extra guidance. Arun realized how these simple lessons worked everywhere, in every corner of life. By autumn, Arun had transformed from the shy newcomer into a respected colleague and friend to many. Yet he never stopped practicing. He still smiled at strangers, listened to neighbors' stories, and praised friends for their efforts. One evening, Maya, his mentor, invited him to her office. She handed him the now-worn book. "You've learned the lessons," she said. "Now teach them." Arun began mentoring the new hires, sharing stories of his own mistakes and successes. He told them how the simple act of remembering a name saved him from feeling invisible on his first day. He recounted how admitting an error with humility turned a harsh critic into an ally. He showed them how a friendly beginning could calm tense talks, and how praising genuine effort led to stronger bonds. The new hires listened, eager to follow in his footsteps. In the months that followed, the firm's culture shifted. Teams communicated more openly. Clients praised the company's warmth and respect. Productivity rose. Arun's managers noticed and promoted him. Yet Arun knew the real reward was not the title or paycheck. It was the friendships he had built and the lives he had touched. One winter evening, Arun sat by the fireplace, reflecting on his journey. He thought of Dale Carnegie, the public speaking teacher who crafted these lessons almost a century ago. Arun realized that the magic lay in simple truths: kindness, respect, empathy, and genuine interest in others. These truths never change. And so, dear listener, remember Arun's story whenever you step into a new room or face a difficult conversation. Smile. Remember names. Listen more than you speak. Appreciate honestly. Admit mistakes. Begin warmly. Seek common ground. Let others shine. Challenge with encouragement. Empathize deeply. Appeal to noble motives. Dramatize your ideas with vivid stories. If you practice these principles, you too will win friends and influence people, not through manipulation or empty flattery, but by touching hearts and inspiring trust. Your world will grow richer with friendships, your days brighter with cooperation, and your life deeper with understanding.